There I was, empty-handed, crying out from the pit of my despair. There you were, in the shadows, holding out your hand. You made me there. And now where would I be without you? Where would I be, Jesus? You were the voice in the desert, calling me out in the dead of night.
Good morning. Today's reading is called Mistaken Identity. One evening, I was out walking towards Broadstairs Harbour. As I came to junction, I had stopped to wait for a car to go around the corner. At this point, a lady approached me and asked me how I was doing. I looked at her perplexed, as I had no idea who she was. At this point, she told me that she had mistaken me for her brother because I was wearing a bright red jacket and he worked as a postman. And later on the same walk, I had a daydream that I had been arrested in my red jacket. I was telling the officers they had the wrong guy, and the culprit, also in a red jacket, was getting away. It made me think about the impression that we give other people. When that lady saw me, she thought I was somebody that I wasn't, because of something that she could see. Matthew 23, verses 27 to 28 says, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For you are like whitewashed tombs, which on the outside appear beautiful, but inside they are full of dead men's bones and all uncleanness. So you too outwardly appear righteous to people, but inwardly you are full of hypocrisy and lawlessness." Many of us will have heard the phrases, "It's what's on the inside that counts," and "Don't judge a book by its cover." When God looks at what we have done, he doesn't simply look at the action, he looks at the heart. His judgment is based on what is going on inside, and it is what God sees which should matter to us more than what others can. There's no gain to putting on a face when we are going through hard times, or at any other time. Imagine buying a home which needed refurbishing, and then painting the outside to make it the best looking house in the street, but leaving the inside a mess. If we want to honour God with our lives, then what is on the inside and the outside need to match up. Wearing a red jacket doesn't make me a postman. To live the Christian life is not to have a perfect exterior. It is to work on the inner things and become like Christ, so that outer things become a genuine reflection of Jesus.
There I was, empty-handed, crying out from the pit of my despair. There you were, in the shadows,